What are the hottest foods of 2018? Nutrition trends expert Max Lugavere is here with the latest and to let you know what's trending up versus trending down. So what do we got going today?
I decided to throw you guys a bone and bring two things for you to try, okay? One are tiger nuts. These are very hot right now.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. And the other is coffee flour. But okay, before we talk about that, let's get into the tiger nuts.
Tiger nuts.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, these are neither a nut nor do they come from tigers. Okay. These are actually roots that grow in the tubers that grow in the ground.
Eat them, right?
Eat them, yeah.
Okay.
Dig in.
So you can have this on the airplane. If somebody says they have a nut allergy, you can say, not a nut.
Right, they're not a nut. They're really good for gut health because they're packed with resistant starch.
Oh, I can taste it.
Yeah, they're also they're good, right?
So what is it again?
It tastes like a pecan, but it's hard, a little bit like a pecan.
Yeah.
How do you recommend eating it? Because it's a lot tougher to chew than a nut.
Yeah, you can buy different varieties. Sometimes they're sliced, so you can throw them in yogurt or smoothies. I like to just pop them in my mouth. You just gotta be careful. You don't wanna eat too many at the same time because they're packed with fiber, as I mentioned, which can produce gas and bloating, which nobody wants, right? And
You've been warned.
You've been warned.
Thank you for that disclaimer.
Yeah, nobody wants that, okay? But actually, interestingly, there's an animal study where they fed these to rats, and the male rats that they fed them to actually they had an increase in sexual performance, which is very interesting.
Is that how they got the name?
Maybe.
I know that, Max, but I'll get back to you next time I see you.
Remember, he said gas, too.
Yeah. So
maybe that's what gives you a little...
Maybe push. A little propulsion. I don't know. The libido thing remains to be seen in humans, but I don't think there's any harm in experimenting.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. I would say overall, they're trending up.
So trending up, tiger nuts. But you got me looking at a cookie. You can't do that to me.
Yeah, especially in a segment about health foods. It's perplexing, but these cookies are actually different from your run-of-the-mill chocolate cookies because they're made with coffee flour. So coffee flour is basically made from the fruit when we think of coffee beans, a coffee bean is actually a seed, and naturally it comes bound in a fruit. And this fruit used to be thrown away, but some ingenious farmer decided that not only could they profit on this fruit, but the fruit, when dried, is actually really good for you. It's loaded, again, with fiber and protein and other minerals, iron included. And so you can actually use this, you can use this in baking, and it produces a very low-carb cookie, high in fiber, very satiating, and actually really tasty as well.
It is tasty. It's just a little different consistency.
Don't tell those people that. You did good with the nuts, though.
So I'm assuming coffee flour is trending up. What kinds of recipes will we see this in? Other than obviously you got the cookies.
Yeah, so you could use these anywhere that you would use coconut flour, which is another comparably high fiber flour. So, when trying to make a healthier cookie or baking product, brownie, for example, this would be great for brownies. You can throw it in your smoothies. It's packed with protein. It's got a lot of vitamins and minerals.
Now, did you try one of these? Is this a little drier than it has to be?
Yeah.
Or,
it's dry.
Or is it just by nature going to be a lot drier?
I mean, the thing is, it's not going to be the same as a cookie that you get made of refined white flour.
No.
But those are not good for you.
No.
So this
There's butter in it. Yeah.
So this is kind of that nice happy medium.
Exactly. You can make it, and also because they're high in fiber, you can feel good about eating it. It might blunt some of the negative effects if if there's sugar in the cookie, for example. And they're also not so prone to overconsumption because they're so thick.
Yep.
And I will say, in your defense, I'm not a coffee drinker, so that probably has a lot to do with it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm a big fan of? I'm a big fan of not wasting food.
Exactly.
And the fact that this all used to get thrown away, and the fact there's a recipe on here for coffee truffle brownies. If you would like the taste of something like this, what a great option.
Yeah.
So I love it when you come. And things are trending up. What's really cool is Max's new book. It's called Genius Foods, and it looks at the link between the food you eat and your brain. Really important topic. So
thanks so much.
Thank you for sharing that with us.